Hello, and welcome to our little path. If you are new here, my name's Amanda, and the next few videos are going to be all about curriculum. Yes, that's right. I've already got my 23 to 24 year school curriculum picked out, purchased, pretty much ready to go because we are actually almost done with our 22 to 23 curriculum. If curriculum videos are something you're interested, stick around. I would love for you to join. If you are not already subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe because we'll be having quite a few videos of this. I will also be doing some look-throughs of some of the new curriculum that we have coming up for the new year. And also, I love sharing things about motherhood and my faith journey. So if any of that or all of that interests you, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button below. Don't forget to like this video and let me know, are you an early buyer of curriculum or do you like to wait, watch videos, do some research, and buy in the summer? All right, welcome to curriculum hauls or overviews. I don't know how you want to call it. It's a little bit of a haul. It's a little bit of an overview. This portion of the video is going to be repeated for the next few videos. It's just basically laying out how we do curriculum, how we split up our studies, and things like that. So just getting into that portion, for the 2023-2024 year, will have, I guess you could say, a fifth grader and a third grader. That's what we're gonna call it. We don't really do grades. We just keep working through. We actually don't really take official breaks in a sense of like a summer break, a spring break, things like that. We just keep working through and take necessary breaks when needed. So back when I had the twins in the fall, we took our summer break, you could call it, and we took about 2.5-3 months off, which actually I thought would put us behind, but it didn't. And I think we'll be done with most of our 2022 to 2023 curriculum at the latest by the end of August. And it's looking like some stuff we've already finished. So needless to say, I needed new curriculum. So that's what we're doing. So I have a fifth grader, I will have a third grader. Preschool, I'm not gonna share about right now because I just have a 4-year-old. He's turning 4 this week. And yeah, I don't have anything planned or started with him. So just the two kiddos. We do self-studies, what we call, and we do like our group family studies. So self-studies are things like their math, their language arts, reading, grammar, all of that stuff that's kind of fit mostly for their age and their skill level. And then we do our shared studies, which are your science, your history, social studies, and read aloud stuff, and our religious education. So I will kind of do a separate video for each grade. So I will have fifth grade, I will have third grade, and then I think this year for our shared studies, I think I'm gonna split it up into maybe smaller videos. I haven't quite decided, so you'll see once I post what I did decide. So I'll probably do like a breakdown of science video, and then social studies, history, and then religious education. That's what I'm planning. I may change my mind once I start videoing. We'll see. But yeah, that is how we do our curriculum here in our family. And stick around for whichever video you clicked on. It's coming up next. Welcome to third grade curriculum. This is for my son. He is 7.5 now, and he will be moving into third grade for the 23 to 24 school year. Again, we school year round, so the dates are loose, but I figure this helps for people who try to keep more of a regular schedule that's maybe not necessarily a school all year round schedule. Grab a cup of tea or coffee, we're gonna get into it. And in my case, it's reheated because the babies had a meltdown when I tried to film this the first time. And they're sleeping now. So now I can have some time to focus. All right, so for our 3rd grade year, I'm just gonna dive right in. So we have been using the Good and the Beautiful Math for about 3 years now. We love it. When they switched over to their Simply Good and Beautiful, we switched over to that as well. So he will be in Math 3, and this comes with a math box as well. So yeah, Math is Good and the Beautiful. Highly, highly recommend. We love their programs. It's fun, engaging, and the kids learn really well with that spiral approach for it. Now, moving on to reading. Ooh, I wonder. I'll get to reading. I'll talk about it in a minute. So next, oh, here it is. Haha, I have it. Okay, so we're gonna move on to reading. So reading, this is from Catholic Heritage Curriculum. I actually don't have it yet because it's not been released. So once it's released, then I will buy it and we will move on to this. And it's the My First Treasure Trove of Literature. They are releasing it, it looks like in June 2023. Yes, I did rip out from their magazine to remind myself to buy it. And it is for their 3rd grader to study literature. It's gonna be going over Pinocchio, The Whipping Boy, Philomena, and Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. And we have done the Treasure Trove of Literature level 1 with Isabella for 4th grade this year, and I've really loved it. She's liked it. She doesn't like reading when she's told to read. She will read 3 or 4 books at a time and finish them in no problem. But when it's something that she has to do, you know, she fights it, of course, like most kids. But anyways, we've loved the Treasure Trove of Literature, and I'm so excited that they are releasing a 3rd grade one. So that's what we're gonna be doing. It's just not released yet, so I don't have it. To piggyback off with reading and going into some literature stuff, or sorry, grammar stuff, we are continuing on with Catholic Heritage's Language of God. We are on level B for Lewis. This is short, sweet, and like a gentle approach to grammar, and the kids do really well with it. Along with grammar, we have the Good and the Beautiful, their handwriting levels. He will be on level 4. And then if he finishes level 4, we will move on to level 5. Usually they finish 2 levels a year. So he will be moving on to the Good and the Beautiful's level 4. This is their printable PDF version. I like that because I can just print the PDF. I had already had this bought for Isabella, and so I printed one for him. And then I will also, in part of our morning time for them, they will be working on these A Year in My Life books. It's 365 scribble and sketch activities to be creative every day. Bella's is a little more focused on writing. It's a different version. If you watch my 5th grade video, you will see what hers is going to be about. But this is just cute little prompts to do, probably take less than 5 minutes, and they can draw and sketch their year. So here it says, pick any moment from your day and draw a snapshot of it. That's day 98. Here, day 99, pretend that you had tea with the queen. What questions would you have asked her? So just giving little writing prompts and drawing prompts for them as a fun way to remember their year, which I thought was really cute and a nice gentle way to kind of introduce some better writing skills to get creative with. Moving on, kind of with writing, the kids are gonna do some more typing skills. We tried to do the typing.com last year, and it just kind of like fell to the wayside. So we'll probably still pick up a little bit of the typing.com because I like the games on there, but I figured we would try the Good and the Beautiful's typing this year. And it just has really easy, gentle lessons in it. So I grabbed typing 1 and typing 2 for them to complete, and probably aiming to complete like maybe 2 lessons a week. So yeah, I'm excited for that. They've been asking to like get more into typing, and we don't do a whole lot of computer work with them, but they've been asking for it. So I figured I would try to accommodate that. And then next, they are working on map skills. I feel like, you know, nowadays, when I grew up, right, we used regular maps, then it went to like MapQuest, right? Typical millennial kid. And then, you know, you had your little like portable GPS that you had in your car. And then obviously now everyone has their cell phones, but I still think it's important for maps. We do hunting and things like that, so they need to be able to read hunting maps. So they're going to continue on with map skills as well this year. This is their map skills. This will be level D for Lewis. Bella just finished this one up, and he actually had skipped kind of ahead because he had done map skills with her. And these are like super not difficult. They're very gentle, so I feel like they move through them pretty quickly. They do like 1 to 2 lessons a week on maps, and I usually rotate that with grammar. I have a cat here. Stop. You see him in the bottom part of my video. It's the cat joining me like always. So maps is also something that is, we consider their self-studies. They have their own levels that they're on. And the last thing that we do, which probably will end up kind of being like a shared study, because it was when Isabella did it, it was just more like focused on her, but Lewis usually sat and listened, is the continent/country studies for 3rd grade. So for 3rd grade, we focus on like different countries of the world. I've previously done a program with Catholic Heritage. Lewis had already sat through that, so I didn't want to repeat it. So I ended up going with Beautiful Feet books. And this is like a very Charlotte Mason approach to learning about different countries. And boy, oh boy, this is gonna be our first round that we're doing with them, and with Beautiful Feet books. And I'm so impressed. I cannot wait to show you guys a look through with these, because I definitely will. They're just like, not only are the books that they selected really good, but even just their like teacher's manual is beautiful. I don't know how to describe it. But so like what it'll do is, like, let's say, so this is Passport to China, right? So it gives you a bunch of different pictures from China. Then you have your books that you're going to read that take place within China. It gives you extra books that you can look up to add to your study of China. And then they will do something like a painting lesson on here. And then they do like a nature connection and an art connection. So there will be some nature and art that we will be bringing in as well. And then they usually do, I think, a cuisine. Yeah, so Chinese cuisine. And they give you like a recipe for something to make, or obviously, you know, you can find something of your own. And so they do that for each of their countries that they have in the study. So the Around the World with Picture Books, this is part 1 for primary grades. And then when we finish part 1, we're gonna move on to part 2, Around the World with Picture Books, for primary grades. And I would show you how many books there are, but it's a ton. So I'm not gonna go through every one in this video, but boy, oh boy, like, let's see here. Ugh. Just this stack alone is for part 1. And then part 2's is just as big. So I think this is part 1's. I think so, yeah, El Chino. So there's lots of really good ones in here. I'm excited to read them. And I really like that it's a lot of like quality books and living books. So they're not only just like learning about the country, but they're having like a good story with it. So very excited. I'm definitely going to be doing a look through on these. So if you're interested, stick around, subscribe, I will eventually get to a look through with detailing every book that, I mean, obviously not looking through every single book, but showing you the cover of every book that is in each of the parts. So yeah, that is the last part of the self-studies for 3rd grade that we will be doing. Yeah, I am super excited. A lot of it is stuff that we've already been using in the sense of like who we're getting our curriculum through. Our newest one is going to be Beautiful Feet books that we've added in this year. And I'm excited to see how it goes. It's a lot of reading on my end, but obviously they can read it too. I just like to definitely read it with them. So yeah, I hope that this was helpful for you guys. If you like curriculum overviews, let me know. Put a comment in the box below if you have any questions about how we pick the curriculum or designate grades and things like that. I'd love to share, and I hope you stick around because we've got more videos coming soon. All right, have a great day. Bye.